Hey, okay, everyone. Let's talk a little bit about EAs, semi-EAs, and these robots and things like this. All these Forex trading um, robots and things like that to help people trade in the market and make money. There's a common misconception, and I was one of them, and I invite somebody to prove me wrong. We call these EAs, expert advisors, all right? They're to trade for you in the market, right? And make money for those who don't know how to trade, things like that. And for people who just want to build up an account, a savings account, or build up some money. There is no such thing as a hands-free EA, a hands-free robot. Not one that's long-term. And I invite anyone to prove me wrong, because I could be wrong on this subject. I don't know. But I look at it like this. You got all these millionaires, billionaires that trade money. You got the banks, the hedge fund companies, financial institutions that trade money, right? And they all lose. None of them, and I'm saying it like this because I've had people tell me, well, they had an EA and it never loses a trade and everything like that. Then first thing I ask them is, why aren't you a millionaire? Why aren't you a billionaire? Because if anyone had an EA that was totally hands-free, that never lost a trade, why aren't they gazillionaires, right? It's all saying you got these banks, financial institutions, hedge fund traders, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, all these millionaires and billionaires that trade their money in the foreign exchange. Don't you think they've already tried to have people, these engineers and coders and developers, develop software that can just trade for them 24/7, Forex and crypto, trade for them continuously and never lose? Don't you think that they'd already have that developed? Well, they don't have that developed, all right? If they could, everybody would be billionaires and gazillionaires, right? So the EAs, guys, you're never going to find a robot, martingale, all these things that are hands-free that you never have to touch, right? If somebody tells you that all these Forex companies out here saying they got this, that, and the other, they are managing these trades. You have to manage the EAs, right? Calling out even the signals. You have to manage. If not, here's my thing. If I had such software that never lost a trade and it was completely hands-free, I definitely wouldn't be out here selling it. Why would I need to, right? Why would I need to? Let's just be honest with you. Why would I need to sell it if it was completely hands-free and made me tons and tons and tons of money? I'd use it for myself, my family, and be done with everything else, right? So, guys, our EA is no different. Everybody's looking for the Holy Grail. There is no Holy Grail. Let me say, there is no Holy Grail. There is no EA that you're not going to have to manage sometime. The market is the market. The market can crush you. The market can kill you. The market don't care how much money you got. The market don't care. It'll take it in a minute. It don't care how smart your engineers are, your developers are. It doesn't care about all that, right? You're not going to win every trade. You're not going to tell me that you know somebody who wins every trade and has software that wins every trade. These millionaires and billionaires would have already found it, right? They would already find, and definitely if they found it, they're not going to give it out to anybody. They're definitely not going to give it out to anybody. It's for them, their families, guys. So it's not there. It's like looking for that unicorn. It's not there. My EA is no different. My EA is very powerful. Very powerful. We get on the Zoom, I'll show everybody how powerful this thing is. But you have to manage it. It's not hands-free. Now, yes, I have run mine hands-free for a while and made some money. But the market will turn around the next week and take it all back. Right? But now that we figured out how to manage it, that's why it's a subscription service. That's why I don't want to sell any more, lifetime versions. Because you got a lifetime version, you take it and you go about your business. We never see you again. And it works for a while. It works for a few months. It works for 6 months, a year. Then it crushes. Right? It loses. And you're like, well, this, that, and the other. But if we have a subscription base, now you're with us because we know how to manage it. We know how to manage it. We know how that when we enter a trade, and if that trade happens to be in support or resistance, close it. We tell you, close it. We teach you support resistance. Then you can manage it. Say, okay, now this trade is in support resistance. Close it. Take that short loss. Take that quick loss, right? But the next few trades it takes, or the next trades it takes, it's runners. And it's 3, 4, 5, 600 pips. You will have to manage this EA if you want to make money. If you don't want to manage this EA to make money, it's very simple to manage. We're going to be doing the training every week. Very simple to manage it. Very simple to manage it. But if you don't want to do that, then this is not for you. My EA is definitely not for you, because I'm not going to tell you it's hands-free. It is not hands-free. It is managed. You have to manage it. It's a semi-expert advisor with management. I want everybody to understand that. So if you're looking for the Holy Grail, guys, this is not it. Go look someplace else. All right? My EA is powerful, will make you money, but you have to manage it. And we're going to show you how to manage it, as long as you're a part of our subscription and trading with us. Because we're going to be doing Zooms saying, listen, it took this trade, it's in support, it's in resistance, let's close it. It took this trade, no structure nowhere around on the 4 hour and a daily, let's let it ride. The EA will take the trades for you, and you'll have time. It's not like, don't worry about it entering the trade and you're like, well, I'm not at the computer, so I can't. Don't worry about that. We're going to help you with that. We have a signals group that we can actually talk to you in Telegram and say, hey, listen, this trade is in support resistance, let's close it. You'll get that as part of our subscription, our membership, when we launch in January. All right? So I just want everybody to understand this. All right? Understand this. You know, a lot of you people in our Discord group, you know, you've seen the EA, how powerful it is. But when we start to teach management of it, that's when it goes up a different level. That's when it goes up another level. So I hope you guys can understand this. Bear with us. We're working on all of this stuff. We have a signals group that actually takes the signal from the EA and throws it in a Telegram group. That's already up and running. All right? But we don't have people in it yet, but it's up and running. So that's where we will say, okay, the EA just took this trade. It's not a good trade. Close it. No matter where you are, you'll get that alert in Telegram. Okay? And you just close it. Or you'll get the alert, we'll say close it. You'll look at it and say, no, I want to let this one run. That's up to you, but it's management. And I can't say this enough, guys. We have to learn to manage it. And if we want to make a lot of money with this thing, let the EA do its job. Let the EA put us in the trades. Then we teach the management part. And you learn the management part. All right, guys. That's all I got.